Hey folks, this is Grant with Texas Cattle Company and the Florida Restaurant and Lodging Association. Hey, I want to introduce to you a new member of the Florida Restaurant and Lodging Association. His name's Don Delaney. And Don has a company called Electric Motors and Lift Station Services, and he just joined the Pinellas chapter, the Hillsborough chapter, the Polk chapter, and the Central Florida chapter. His business runs that full length of the I-4 corridor. Don, welcome to the chapter. Why don't you tell us a little bit about what you do?
Okay, here at Electric Motors, we offer several different services. We have a complete electric motor pump repair, rewinding, machine shop service. We also have one of our lines is an HVAC hermetic compressor remanufacturing. We have new sales of pumps. We feature the HCP submersible pump. We do complete field service, service and repair sewage lift stations.
Well, that's fantastic. Well, we're at Don's shop, and we're going to take you on a little tour through the shop so you can see how great and how effective this shop can be. We're also looking at, Don's looking at putting a shop over in the Polk County area as well, so look for a little expansion on electric motors and lift stations. Well, enjoy the tour.
This is our HCP submersible line of pumps. We're currently stocking about 150 of them here in Clearwater. In our Alabama division, we've got about 300. We run anywhere from a 1 horsepower up to a 60 horsepower. They're just an excellent pump. We feel really privileged to be the only company in the state of Florida that can offer this pump. And we're also the warranty repair center from South Georgia throughout the state. So it's an excellent pump. We're set up with a trailer. We can bring them to you. You can take a look at them, or you can come to our facility and we'll actually put them in a tank and show you what they'll do.
Okay, Don, tell me a little bit about this. This is pretty impressive right here.
Okay, this is our HVAC side of our business. It's another division that we have. This is air conditioning, refrigeration, compressors. All semi-hermetic units have to have them. Most of them run on 2. This, we have about somewhere around 300 machines that are completely remanufactured. We do it all right here in our shop.
No kidding.
Oh yeah, so if there's ever a warranty issue, there's anything, it's right here. We keep them in stock. Anything any of these air conditioning guys, refrigeration going to need, they're here. It's on an exchange basis. You just come and get it. We've got every model is covered.
Now, a lot of these are in, you said in schools?
Yeah.
In municipalities?
Yeah, we currently have a contract for the Hillsborough County School, which I didn't realize until after we were awarded the contract. That's the 5th largest school district in the total United States, Hillsborough County. So we do all the schools, anything, Walmart, any big building with basically more than 30,000 to 40,000 square foot has to use this type of system. What we got here, this is used primarily in the electric motor repair part of our shop. We get something in, and as well as pumps. If we get something in that needs impeller repair, wear ring repair, we need to repair a shaft, whatever we need to do, we can do it in-house. And that cuts down on a lot of the turnaround time and the cost. You know, we can control the cost of what we're doing here. But we have the lathe, the end mill, grinders, everything we need down through here for the machine work side of what we do. Hey, this is our rewind part of our business. We built this room. It's a climate-controlled, dust-free work area. This is where we actually do the motor rewinding. We keep the copper in stock. Everything's here. We have some other motors that we have that already, special motors. We keep it wound up in case we get into, just like on Christmas weekend, we had an emergency come in. We had everything here. This is a company out of Orlando called Service Master. We rebuilt a 20 horsepower flight pump for him. Went to Orlando, brought it here, completely remanaged the pump, had it back to him in about 24 hours. And got him out of a lot of trouble. But this is where the rewind is done. This part of what we do is our rotating balancing. We can take anything from crankshafts, from compressors, we can take rotors from motors, we can take impellers out of some of the large pumps we do, which is very critical. If you don't get the balancing right on these things, the bearings are not going to hold up and you have premature failure of the machine. And that's something that we we really look at closely here at Electric Motors. We want to make sure all these things are in balance before they go out. This is a 400 horsepower hollow shaft electric motor out of the wastewater treatment facility in Pasco County. This particular job, we went to Pasco with our crane truck, pulled the motor, brought it in. We'll rewind the motor, completely remanufacture it, take it back, and install it. It'll be a turnkey. We got it from the beginning to the end, and we do a lot of that for Pasco County Utility. What we have here, we have built about a 1,400 gallon test tank. We have it set up with a rail system which simulates a lift station. We can put a 2, 3, 4 inch or 6 inch pump in. And what we look for there is we can either put a brand new pump in to let the customer see that that pump's going to do what we say it'll do, what the manufacturer said it'll do, or we can take a pump that we rebuilt. We put it in here for a leak test to make sure there's no problem. We spin it up, put the power to it, we check the head pressure, we check the gallons per minute, and that way we can see that when that pump leaves this shop, we know, there's no doubt that that pump is what the manufacturer said it's supposed to be. Okay, this is our largest crane truck. It's 18 ton, 65 foot of reach, and we use this thing a lot for the bigger motors like you seen earlier, 400 horsepower, stuff like that. Again, we're turnkey. We can bring the trucks in. We use this to do a lot of clear power work and turbine work. We pulled some turbines earlier in the year for Disney World, and it really helps us with scheduling and stuff. I mean, we can say, okay, our truck's going to be here at a certain time, whatever, we're there. And without this, we'd be in trouble a lot of times. But this is a big help for us. This is one of 2 pump trucks that we have. We offer a couple different services: emergency, 24-hour service. Then we also offer in the Tampa Bay area, over through Plant City, down in that area, Winter Haven. We have scheduled quarterly pumping or every month pumping, whatever your needs would be, depending on the size of your community, which could be an apartment complex, a strip center, whatever. And that adds to the life of the pumps, slows down on emergency calls out at night or backups into buildings or whatever. But the most popular thing with these things, I think, is the quarterly pumping, where we come in once every 3 months, completely back out the station, clean it all out, and it works real well. I mean, it's a big saver to these pumps.
Deep in the heart of Texas, the prairie sky